Morning dear children, welcome back to our online maths class. Okay, in our previous class we have discussed about factors, isn't it? We have been discussing about factors, isn't it? We have discussed about fact. Don't write what is meant by factor of a given number. Yes, if a given number can be written as the product of any two numbers, these numbers are known as the factors of the given number, isn't it? If a given number can be written as the product of any two numbers, these numbers are known as the factors of the given number, isn't it? That is the definition of factors that we have learned. Okay, and we have been discussing about the properties of factors, isn't it? I think we have discussed three properties, and now let's start writing the fourth property. Fourth property of factors is, okay, before start writing, let me explain or just listen which are the factors of 6. Yes, 6 can be written as 1 into 6 also, which is the other way for writing 6 as the product of two numbers. Yes, 6 can be written as 2 into 3. From this, we know which are the factors of 6. Yes, 1, 6, 2 and 3 are the factors of 6. Okay, can you find any specialty about these factors of 6? Can you find anything that is special, that is particular about the factors of 6? Can you find anything like that? Anything particular? Yes, all these factors are less than 6 or equal to 6. Either less than 6 or equal to 6. That means first factor 1 is less than 6. Second factor 6 is equal to 6. Third factor 2 is less than 6, not equal, less than 6. Fourth factor 3 is less than 6. So from all these, what can be concluded generally? Yes, we can conclude that all factors of 6 are either less than 6 or equal to 6, isn't it? Similar property has been discussed in the case of multiples also. Do you remember that? In that case, it was all multiples of a given number is either greater than that number or equal to that number. Whereas in the case of factors, just the reverse of multiples. All factors of a given number is either equal to that number or less than that number. That is the third property. Okay, that is the fourth property of factors. All factors of a given number or each factor or every factor of a given or all factors of a given number are either less than the given number or equal to the given number. That is the fourth property. Okay, please write down. Before start writing, mention date and day on the upper portion of your margin. Okay, write down all factors or in other words, it would be better to write every factor of a given number. Every factor, write neatly, okay. Every factor of a given number. Every factor of a given number is either less than that number, or equal to that number, either less than the given number or equal to the given number. Example, 6 is equal to 1 into 6. In other way, we can write 6 as 2 into 3, isn't it? So, 1, 6, 2 and 3 are factors of 6, isn't it? From this we know which are the factors of 6. 1, 6, 2 and 3 are factors of 6, isn't it? 3 are factors of 6. Among these factors, what can you say? Or what can we say? Yes, 6 is equal to 6 and 1, 2 and 3 are, yes, less than 6, isn't it? Yes. So from this, what can be concluded? Yes, every factor of a given number is either equal to that number or less than that number, isn't it? Okay, right. Example B, 5. How can 5 be written as the product of any other numbers? Two numbers. Yes, 1 into 5 only. Can you write 5 in any other way as the product of two numbers? No, it's not possible, isn't it? 5 can be written as the product of two numbers in one way, one and only one way. So from this, which are the factors of 5? Which are the factors of 5? Yes, 1 and 5. So 1 and 5 are the factors of 5. Among these factors, what can we say from this? What can be written from this? Yes, among these factors, 5 is equal to 5 and 1 is less than 5, isn't it? From this, we can conclude that every factor of a given number is either equal to that number or less than that number. Okay, this is our fourth property. Now, let's write down fifth property. Property 5. Do you remember we have discussed what has been discussed about the number of multiples of a given number? Do you remember that? We have discussed something about the number of multiples of a given number and we have written the notes also. What was it? Do you remember any idea? Yes, number of multiples of a given number is infinite. A number has, don't write this, unlimited. A number has unlimited multiples. Do you remember this? Yes, we have discussed why multiples of 2 are 2, 4, 6, 8, etc. It goes on like this. So we have discussed or we have learned that a number has how many multiples? Unlimited number of multiples or infinite number of multiples. Whereas, what about the factors of a number of factors of a given number? What about the number of factors of a given number? Which are the factors of 12? Of course, 1 into 12. 12 can be written as 1 into 12. What else? Yes, 2 into 6. Then anything else? Yes, 3 into 4. 3 into 4 and 4 into 3 both are same. 2 into 6 and 6 into 2 both are same. So, 1, 12, 2, 6, 3 and 4 are the multiples of 12. That means a limited number of multiples. 12 has how many multiples? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 12 has 6 multiples. 6 multiples. That means only limited number of multiples. In other words, we can say a number has finite multiples. Finite number of multiples. Not infinite. In the case of multiples, number of factors, not multiples. Pardon me, not multiples. These are factors. Isn't it? A number has finite or limited number of factors, not at all multiples. We are discussing about factors. So a number has finite or limited number of factors. Okay, so a number has infinite number of multiples and finite number of factors. Finite number of factors. Okay, let's discuss about one more number. Let's discuss about the factors of one more number. So let's discuss the case of 8. Which are the factors of 8? 8 can be written as product of two numbers in how many ways? Yes, surely 1 into 8. Anything else? Yes, 2 into 4. Can you find anything, any other option? 2 into 4 and 4 into 2, both are same. So this much only, isn't it? So which are the factors of 8? 1, 8, 2 and 4 are the factors of 8. So only limited number of factors. This is not unlimited, isn't it? We can count how many factors are there for 8? 4 factors are there. 8 has 4 factors. This means a limited number of factors. We can count, isn't it? We can count. So limited number of factors. In other words, we can say a given number has finite number of factors. This is our fifth property. This is our fifth property. Okay. Please write down fifth one. Property 5. It is a number has, write neatly, okay. A number has limited, just the reverse of multiples. A number has unlimited or infinite number of multiples, whereas a number has limited or finite number of factors. A number has limited or finite number of factors. Okay, example, 6 is equal to 1 into 6, example A, and 2 into 3. Therefore, 6 has 4 factors. 4 factors. Which are they? 4 factors. Which are they? 1, 6, 2 and 3. 6 has how many factors? 6 has 4 factors. Which are they? 1, 6, 2 and 3. Isn't it? So 4 means a finite number or a limited number. It's not unlimited. Okay. 6 has 4 factors which are 1, 6, 2 and 3. So let's think about the case of 8. Okay. Let's think about the case of 8. Example B. 8. How can we write 8 as the product of two numbers? In how many ways can 8 be written as product of two numbers? Of course, we all know 8 is equal to 1 into 8. Anything else? Yes, 2 into 4. So, here also 8 has how many factors? 1, 2, 3, 4. Is it an unlimited 4? Is 4 an unlimited number or limited number? Limited number, isn't it? Therefore, 8 has 4 factors. 8 has 4 factors which are the factors of 8? Yes, 1, 8, 2 and 4. Okay. Now see 3. How can 3 be written as the product of two numbers? How can 3 be written as the product of two numbers? 3 is equal to 1 into 3. Any other option? Any other option? No. Okay. So 3 has how many factors? 2 factors, isn't it? 2 is a limited number or unlimited number? 2 is a limited number or unlimited number? Yes, 2 is a limited number. Okay. Therefore, 3 has, you please write down neatly since I am writing on the digi screen. My handwriting looks like this. Okay. 3 has 2 factors. How many factors? 2 factors. 2 factors which are the factors of 3? Which are, yes, 1 and 3. 3 has how many factors? 2 factors, and 2 is a limited number or unlimited number? Yes, surely it is a limited number or finite number. Okay, 3 has 2 factors which are 1 and 3. Okay, have you understood? Yes. Now let's begin the problem from this session, exercise 6b. Exercise 6b. Dear children, actually not many. Actually, we can find the factors of larger numbers also. But since it is the beginning step for you, you have been introduced to the concept of factors for the first time. You have been introduced to the factors of multiples and factors for the first time. In this lesson or in this year, we would like to deal with the smaller numbers only. In the coming years, we can discuss about the larger ones. Okay? Yes. Now, please start, write down exercise 6b. Question number 1, find the factors of the numbers given below. Find the factors of the numbers given below. First question is 12. So we have to find out the factors of 12. So how can we find it? Yes, we have to think 12 can be written as the product of two numbers in how many ways? In how many ways can 12 be written as the product of two numbers, isn't it? First, what is the first option? Of course, we all know any number can be written as 1 into that number. So, 1 into 12. Anything else? Is 12 in any other table? Yes, 2 6 are 12. 2 6 are 2 into 6 and 6 into 2. Both are same. So, we need to write in only one way. 2 6 are 12. Okay, we need not write 2 into 6 and 6 into 2 both. We need to write in any one of the ways. So, next option is 2 into 6. Is there exist any other way for writing 12 as the product of two numbers? Is there exist any other way for writing 12 as the product of two numbers? Check one by one. 2 stable we found. 3 stable is 12 is in 3 stable. Yes, 3 4s are 12, isn't it? We know 3 4s are 12. 3 into 4 and 4 into 3 both are same, so we need not write it twice. So, can you find any other way in which 12 can be written as the product of two numbers? No, we can't. So, we can stop. So, from this, what can be concluded? Yes, which are the factors of 12? Therefore, 1, 12, 2, 6, 3 and 4 are the factors of 12, isn't it? Okay, write down. Therefore, 1, 12, 2, 6, 3 and 4 are the factors of 12. Okay, this is A. Now try to do question B. B, the number is 21. B, the number is 21. Let's try to find out the factors of 21. Question number B, 21. Okay, for finding out the factors of 21, what we have to do? Yes, we have to think 21 can, in how many ways 21 can be written as the product of two numbers? In how many ways can 21 be written as the product of two numbers? Of course, we all know any number can be written as 1 into the number itself. So, 1 into 21 is the first option. Anything else? Can you find 21 in any of the tables? In 2 stable is 21 is there in 2 stable? No. What about 3 stable? Yes, 3 7s are 21. 3 into 7. Anything else? Anything else? Check the tables one by one. 4's table is 21 and there in 4's table? No. 5's table? No. 6's table? No. 7's table? Yes. 21 is there in 7's table. What is it? Yes. 7 3's are 21. But 7 3's are and 3 7's are both are same. So do we need to write it again? So do we need to write it again? No, isn't it? Both are same. So we need not write it again. So this much only is there. So from this we can conclude that what yes, therefore 1 21 3 and 7 are the factors of what? Yes, 21. Okay, have you understood? Now let's try to do C. See, the question is 8. See, the question is 8. Can you say which are the factors of 8? See, the question is 8. What to do for finding out the factors of 8? Yes, we have to think in how many ways can 8 be written as the product of two numbers. What is the first option? Yeah, any number can be written as 1 into that number. That's okay. Now, anything else? What is the next option? Can you find 8 in any of the tables? Yes, 8 is there in 2's table. What is it? 2 4's are 8. 2 4's are 8. What about 3's table? No, 4's table? Yes, 8 is there in 4's table. What is it? 4 2's are 8. But do we need to write it again? No, 4 2's and 2 4's both are same. So we need not write it again. So I think this much only you can verify yourself by checking the tables. Okay. So from this what can be concluded? Yes, therefore factors of 8 are, which are the factors of 8? Factors of 8 are, which are they? Yes, 1, 8, 2 and 4. Isn't it? 1, 8, 2 and 4. Okay. Now let's try to do D. D, the question is 7. D, the question is 7. D. Question is 7. So what we are going to find? What is to be found? Yes, the factors of 7. We need to find out the factors of 7. For this, what we have to think? Yes, in how many ways 7 can be written as the product of two numbers? How many ways? Of course, we all know 7 can be written as 1 into 7. So 1 and 7 are factors of 7. Is there any other way for writing 7 as the product of two numbers? You check the table, then you can understand that there is no further option for writing 7 as the product of two numbers. So we can stop. So 7 has only two factors. Which are they? Yes, 1 and 7, isn't it? Therefore, 7 has, the factors of 7 are 1 and 7 only, nothing else. Okay, therefore, factors of 7 are factors, therefore, factors of 7 are 1 and 7, isn't it? Okay. Now try to do E. E, the question is 18. E, the question is 18. As I have told earlier, since this concept is new for you, we are dealing with the smaller numbers. In the higher classes, we will be dealing with the larger numbers surely. Okay. Now let's write down E, the question is 18. So we have to find out the factors of 18. How to find out? Yes, we have to think in how many ways 8 can be written as the product of two numbers. How many ways? Of course, we all know any number can be written as 1 into that number. So 18 also can be written as 1 into 18. Anything else? Anything else? Yes, 18 is there in 2's table. 2 9's are 18. Okay, 2 9's are 18. Good. Then, is 18 in 3's table? Yes, 18 is there in 3's table also. 3 6 are 18. Anything else? 18 is there in 6 table. 6 3s are 18, but 6 3s and 3 6 both are same, so need not be written again. And what about 9's table? 18 is 9 there in 9's table also. 9 2s are 18, but 2 9s and 9 2s both are same, so we need not write these two again. So let us stop here. So which are the factors of 18 from this? What can you conclude? What can be concluded from this? Yes, therefore factors of 18 are, which are they? Yes, 1, 18, 2, 9, 3 and 6. These are the factors of 18, isn't it? Now write down F. F, the question is 20. Write down F. The question is 20. F 20. So we have to find out the factors of 20. How to find out the factors of 20? Yes, we have to think in how many ways 20 can be written as the product of two numbers. First, we all know any number can be written as 1 into that number. So 20 can be written as 1 into 20. Anything else? Is 20 in 3's table? No. 4's table? Yes, 4 5s are 20. Good. 4 5s are 20. Anything else? Is 20 in 5's table? Yes. 20 is there in 5's table. What is it? Yes, 5 4s are 20. But 4 5s and 5 4s both are same. So, it need not be written again. Okay. Now, what else? Check one by one tables of 6, 7, etc. one by one. Then finally, you will find that yes, 20 is there in 10's table. What is it? 2 10s are 20. 20 is there in 2's table also. Okay, 2's table also or 10's table also, both are same. Actually, we could have been found this in 2's table. Both are same. 2 10s are 20 and 10 2s are 20. Both are same. Okay, 2 10s are 20 and 10 2s are 20. Both are same. So, not anything else? No, this much only. So, which are the factors of 20? Therefore, 1, 20, 4, 5, 2 and 10 are the factors of 20, isn't it? Are the factors of 20. Okay? Yes. Now, G. G, the question is G. 9. G. 9. How can 9 be written as product of two numbers? Yes, of course, 9 can be written as 1 into 9. Anything else? Yes, 3 into 3. Okay. No more would be there. This much only. So, how many ways 9 can be written as product of two numbers? 1 into 9 and 3 into 3. So, which are the factors of 9? Therefore, factors of 9 are which are they? 1 9 3 need not be written twice. It could be written only once. Okay, 3 and 3, no sense in writing like that. So what can be concluded? Yes, factors of 9 are 1 9 and 3. Okay, yes. Now write down H. The question is 5. How can we write 5 as the product of two numbers? How can 5 be written as the product of two numbers? H. 5. What is the answer? Yes, only one way. What is it? Yes, 1 into 5. So, which are the factors of 5? Only two factors are there for 5. Which are they? 1 and 5. Therefore, factors of 5 are 1 and 5, isn't it? Okay, now please note down today's homework. I is homework 14. Find the factors of 14. J homework 15. Okay. K homework 11. 3 homeworks are there. Try to find out the factors. Do it today itself. Thank you. Have a nice day. Okay, once again, let me remind this being a new concept for you. Make it thorough today itself.